Hello! I am so excited to announce that the doors to Reclaim Your Radiance are officially open, and I figured what better way to celebrate launch day than coming out here to the ocean to do my morning practices today. So there's a glimpse of this beautiful, beautiful morning where I came to do my yoga and meditation and to share more with you about Reclaim Your Radiance. So this is a 6-week group program where I have combined all of the tools that I've gathered over the years from yoga, Ayurveda, meditation, mindfulness, and mindset, psychology, neuroscience, modern science, all wrapped up into this wonderful 6-week program that will help you reclaim your radiance so that no matter what you're going through right now, whatever it is, career burnout, the divorce, the loss of a loved one, the just feeling lost and stuck and not knowing who you are anymore, and seeking some greater clarity and direction in your life to move forward, to get unstuck. This program is for you to get off of that hamster wheel, to give yourself just a little bit of space to think, to breathe, right? Because you know as much as I do, when you're constantly running on that hamster wheel from one thing to the next, right? Waking up, hitting snooze, rushing out the door to get to work or to take the kids to school or to do that next thing, right? You barely get any time to think or even take care of yourself as you know you should be doing. And so this is your opportunity. This is your invitation to be fully guided and supported on this journey with myself. I'll guide you, I'll lead you through it every step of the way, as well as with a group, a community of other people going through the same thing where you get to connect. And there is so much value in just connecting and sharing your story as well as supporting others and hearing their stories as well. So here's a quick peek of what you are going to get in Reclaim Your Radiance. So you are going to get greater clarity on your life of where you are right now, what obstacles are standing in your way, and where you want to go. What's that ideal vision? What does that ideal life look like for you? We so rarely take that time to really think about that or imagine that. And you need to know where you are now in order to know where you are going. And you need to be able to recognize what obstacles and roadblocks are standing in your way so that you can overcome them, so that you can create a plan, right? So then you're going to create empowering daily routines. Daily routines are everything. Daily routines literally create your life, right? And you have daily routines right now. It's just a matter of, is your daily routine hitting snooze and rushing out of your house to get, to move on with your day? Or is your daily routine something like this, coming out to the ocean, watching the sunrise, doing yoga and meditation, sipping on your morning coffee and tea, and just having a really peaceful, calm, intentional way to start your morning. Now, it doesn't have to look like this, of course, but it's whatever that sort of equivalent is for you, right? And that's what's going to give you that space and clarity on a daily basis, even after the program ends. So the point of this program isn't just to give you 6 weeks, it's to give you a toolkit that, yes, will help you in those 6 weeks, that will kickstart your reclaiming your radiance, but also to give you these tools that you are going to be able to continue long after the program ends, okay? So you're going to get clarity, you're going to create empowering daily routines. What else are you going to do? You're going to learn about mindful movement. You're going to learn about how emotions get stuck in your body, and they're not meant to get stuck in your body, right? The word emotion literally comes from the Latin emovere, which means to move out. Emotions are meant to move out of your body. But when you're in that sort of hustle lifestyle, right, you don't have time to address those emotions, right? And let's face it, it is hard. It's hard to address some of those emotions, right? So what do? You shove them down, right? You bury them deeper and they don't get addressed. And then what happens when you don't address those, when you just keep shoving them down, is they eventually come out. They eventually come out in a way that you don't want them to come out. So it's better that you find ways to move those emotions out of your body in a way that you're intentional and purposeful about, right? So you're going to learn about mindful movement. This isn't just any old exercise routine. This is about being very intentional with your movement for this purpose, right? You're going to learn about food and digestion, and this is not a nutrition course at all. Again, this is going to be about how you digest and how you process through your experiences. So again, that burnout, that divorce, that loss of a loved one, that grieving, whatever it is, whatever major life transition it is, empty nest, a new health diagnosis, whatever it is that you're going through right now, right? Finding a way to digest that as well, right? Because you don't only digest your food, you also digest your emotions and process your emotions. And actually, according to Ayurveda, which is a large framework of what this program, a large framework from which this program was created, according to Ayurveda, you actually have to digest everything that you take in through your 5 senses. So we're going to talk a bit about that. So already you've got getting really clear, empowering daily routines, mindful movement to move those emotions out, your digestion, not just physical digestion, but digestion of your experiences and your emotions and processing through all of that. What's next? What's next is career and relationships, right? Oh my gosh, the hot topics, right? That's on everyone's mind, career and relationships. These can be the greatest source of joy and also the greatest source of stress. Am I right? So we're going to talk about the one thing that is the key to achieving alignment and balance in both of those areas. And that one key, that secret sauce, is boundaries. You are going to learn not only what boundaries are, but how to set them. You're going to learn a framework to set them, because let's face it, setting boundaries is so hard, especially if you're a people pleaser like me, right? So you're going to learn how to set boundaries. I'm going to give you a framework for it, okay? You're also going to learn how to analyze the consequences of both setting the boundary and not setting the boundary, because let me tell you, there is a consequence of not taking action as well, right? So often we fear the consequence of taking that action, of setting that boundary. But have you ever thought about what the consequence is if you don't set that boundary, right? What will life look like in that situation, right? So that's really important to consider too, and we will talk about that. We'll also talk about how to deal with when you get pushback after you make the really hard step of setting that boundary, right? So career and relationships. And then finally, the 6th step of this program is celebration, right? So often, we don't celebrate all of the wins. We're always waiting for that really big thing to happen to celebrate, right? Then, then we deserve to, go out to dinner or celebrate with our friends or family, or recognize or just acknowledge, right? Because celebration doesn't mean that you have to go out to dinner or throw a party all the time. It can be celebrating your daily wins. It can be writing it down in a journal every day, right? So you're going to learn how to celebrate daily in small, easy, tangible, practical ways. And let me tell you, this is going to be your key to fulfillment and finding happiness in the now, okay? So this is Reclaim Your Radiance. Doors open today. Doors are only going to be open for a few days, okay? So I don't want you to miss out. I'm not sure if I'm going to be launching this program again this year. So if you want to get in on this year, go to the website. I'll include the link below and read all about it. Ask me any questions. I am here for you. Send me a DM, send me an email. Let me know what questions you have. I've specifically created space this week just to answer your questions and share more with you about this absolutely transformative program. Bye.